Good afternoon, sirs and ma'ams. I hope everyone's having an outstanding week. Happy Thursday, by the way. And be happy that you're not a New Yorker. If you are, I'm sorry.
It shouldn't exist as a state.
Correct.
So what should happen logistically, geographically? What should the area
No
be
one.
called?
I didn't say anyone needs to move. I just said it should be run by Palestinians. It's their rightful ownership to their own land.
That sucks. Sucks to suck. Same thing with Chicago.
Watch out, watch out!
Man, there's a lot going on in New York and Chicago, including a pro-Hamas protest on October 7th of this year. And as we all know, what happened October 7th, 2023, when Hamas broke the borders of Israel, went in and terminated 1,200 souls, including children, and abducted 253 hostages. And the white liberals and the Muslims in New York are protesting for Hamas. Let's get into it. Now, before we get fired away, if you could like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to The Right View, I would not mind the support whatsoever for my continued supporters and my new ones. Thank you so much. I really appreciate I really appreciate it. I really do. Now, GB News went to New York on October 7th to check out these pro-Palestinian, pro-Hamas protesters. Yeah, it's sickening. It really is. Let's check this out.
Viewers, just a word of warning before we start. If there's little ears in the room, be warned, it's very fruitful language here. So if you hear anything, apologies in advance. This is New York City, the centre of Manhattan, right outside the News Corps building. The protest has been designated here, I assume, because it's the home of Fox News. News Corps, of course, own the Sun newspaper, the Times, and so on. Let me give you some colour. This side of the road, fenced off, pro-Palestine protesters. I think that chap there is holding it's either a Hezbollah or a Hamas flag, which is interesting because Hamas and Hezbollah are both designated terrorist organisations here in the US. If that happened in the UK, they would be pinched straight away. And this side is the pro-Israel contingent, flying Israeli flags and so on, Israeli-US flags. Let's go and try and speak first of all, and again, be warned, the language can get quite fruity. There you go, they're begging me over already.
How can I help you, sir? How can I help you?
I'm just going to speak to this chap first and I'll come to you.
All right, no problem.
Hello, what's this flag, sorry?
It's the Hamas flag.
It's Hamas?
Yes.
Are Hamas not prescribed in the are Hamas not prescribed in the United States? Are Hamas not a prescribed terrorist organisation?
It is.
So why are you flying that without? I mean, why aren't the police picking you up? Because in the UK you'd be arrested for that.
Well, it's called freedom of speech, right? It's freedom of speech, freedom of expression. People can support whoever they want. Just because some government prescribes someone as a terrorist does not mean you have to also agree with them.
Okay. Some would say you're supporting terrorists. You're supporting people who slaughtered 1,200 people on this day 2 years ago. Why have you chosen this day of all days to come out?
Because this is October 7th, the day where Hamas they broke out and they started the resistance. It's from all the resistance. It's from the resistance from 77 years of occupation and apartheid and oppression.
So you support the murder and killing of civilians in a resistance?
No, I do not.
No, we don't support Israel.
Well, that's what happened on October the 7th. No, I mean many civilians.
You know the Hannibal Directive?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
So basically, what's called Israel killed their own people to blame it on Hamas because they didn't want Hamas to take their people.
Can I ask why you're masked as well? If you're so proud and decisive against Israel, why are you hiding your identity?
The reason why I hide my identity is because these people, they like to dox us and ruin our lives.
Well, none of that lot are masked. Are you not being a bit of a coward?
No, they are proud of committing genocide, and this country is funding, helping them.
Are you not proud of Hamas killing civilians? I just wonder why you're masked though. If you're so passionate about the subject, why you mask yourself? This lot aren't masked.
I just told you because
they dox you.
Yes, because they dox us, ruin our lives.
Well, they're doxed as well. Anyway, move on. Thank you for your time, man.
Yeah, the young man is a lost soul. I truly believe that most of these people have nothing going on in their life. They have no friends, no job, no hobbies, nothing. So they go outside and they chant for something that they don't understand. To be waving, well, not even waving proudly because he's hidden behind a mask and sunglasses. The man is a coward. He's a young coward. He would never wave that flag in front of pro-Trumpers if he didn't have 500 people behind him. because it would not be good for this guy. And I'd be completely okay with whatever happened to him, to be completely honest. What a terrible human being. This guy, this person is pro-Antifa, pro-Hamas, pro-terrorism. He doesn't want to be doxxed, but he's the same type of person that says ICE needs to be doxxed. And as we know, there's literally hits out for ICE agents right now for enforcing the law.
Other breaking news that we're following this afternoon, a high-ranking member of a street gang is charged with putting a hit out on a senior law enforcement official involved with Operation Midway Blitz. Police arrested 37-year-old Juan Espinoza Martinez this morning. And according to the U.S. Attorney's Office here in Chicago, Martinez sent a Snapchat message stating, quote, $2K on information when you get him and $10K if you take him down. The Tribune reports the alleged target was Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bovino. A court date has not been set.
It is insane. These people are nuts. They're lost in the sauce, and I believe that a lot of these people are also just drugged out, just doped out people. Now let's listen to a young lady and see what she thinks about Palestine and Israel.
Come here. Hello, Ben from London. Have you got 2 seconds? We just want to see what you're doing here. What brought you down here today?
For Israel's crimes. It's what we're saying. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes they're committing in Gaza.
Okay.
Illegal occupation of Palestine. 2 years of genocide.
Okay. If President Trump achieved a peace deal in Gaza, would there be a need for this? Would you continue coming down? A deal that Hamas accepted, Israel accepted? I mean, surely that's what this is about, isn't it? It's about stopping the killing of civilians.
No, it's about a lot more. It's about the illegal occupation of land and decolonizing the land. It's about Israel
not existing.
Correct.
So you don't want Israel to exist?
Correct. I believe Jews, Muslims, anyone should coexist in the Holy Land as they have for hundreds of years.
Where should the Jews currently in Israel go then as a state?
Where they are. They can stay right where they are.
But you said Israel shouldn't exist as a state?
Correct.
So what should happen logistically, geographically? What should the area be called?
I didn't say anyone needs to move. I just said it should be run by Palestinians. It's their rightful ownership to their own land.
So that area should be run by Palestinians with Jews as citizens? Okay.
Obviously.
Right, okay. Thank you for your time.
This woman is nuts. She's nuts. She's insane. And by looking at her and watching her, she is absolutely drugged out of her mind. These people are zombies. They have no idea what's really going on in the world. They don't care for law and order. This is the same type of person that says no one's illegal on stolen land. They don't believe in law and order. They don't believe in borders. Another thing, they don't believe in capitalism. They want communism. This is crazy. Imagine if this woman went over and lived in Hamas, in Palestine. She wouldn't make it. They would kill her. She would die. Period. She'd be, I'm on your side. And, well, if you want to be on their side, live like them. Live exactly like them. Don't speak out in public. You have no rights as a woman. This woman is misguided. These people are fucking crazy. They're crazy. Now let's zoom over to another misguided individual that, well, pro-LGBTQ+, which we know how that would work out in Palestine. Yeah, they throw you off a fucking building. Check this guy out when he has a sign, but he won't show it. He won't even talk about what he's thinking here. When the sign says, Muhammad is trans.
Hang tight. Is this the guy? Sir, hello. Ben Leo from GB News in London. What does your sign say?
I don't want to be...
Does it say Muhammad is trans? What does that mean exactly?
I have the flag.
You got the trans flag?
I got something to say.
But what does Muhammad is trans mean? Where's that from?
I have the flag.
I can see the flag, yeah.
You can interview him. I don't want to be interviewed.
But you've come out here in public with a sign saying Muhammad is trans. I'd just like to know what it means. Yeah, fine, okay. Do you know what it means, Muhammad is trans? What does that mean?
I haven't heard that.
Are you a Brit?
Do I sound like a Brit?
Oh, no, you don't. No.
I mean, this is the same thing that we see with most Democrats, right? You try to argue with them. You try to use facts, not just emotional beliefs, and they call you names or they just won't talk to you. It's a wild phenomenon that literally only happens on the left. These people are so lost. And I say misguided a lot because there is saving some of these people, but somebody like that literally has a basis but won't say it out loud. Have that guy go over to Palestine once again and hold up the trans flag and his Muhammad is trans. Imagine what would happen to him. They would dig a shallow hole. They would stick his little body in it with the flag and the sign, and they would throw tiny rocks at him until he has left this earth. All right, now let's zoom over to one more just intelligent man and see what he really thinks of Israel.
And October 7th, it was the Hannibal Directive that killed the majority of Israelis. So what do you have to say about that, sir?
Well, are you saying the Hannibal Directive is where Israel was accused of putting helicopters
They weren't.
up
No.
and
They weren't
firing?
accused. They weren't.
But there were
Sir.
there were videos of Hamas. There was a video 2 years ago today of I've forgotten her name, the poor woman on the back of the pickup truck with Palestinian Hamas fighters spitting on her body. That wasn't Israel, was it?
What about the hostages?
I mean, sir, what about all of the babies?
No. Answer that. That wasn't Israel, was it?
Answer it. I got
Sir,
it.
there's
I got
no equating
Do you
anything.
condemn that kind of behaviour?
Absolutely not. Glory.
I got it.
So for me,
And I'm a Jew,
Okay.
and I'm an anti-Zionist Jew.
For me-
and I say fuck Israel. I say
Yeah.
fuck Zionism.
All right.
And I say
How about me?
Fuck you.
I'm Palestinian.
Fuck
Are you ready to
you.
go away?
Instead of
Are you ready
swearing,
to go away?
instead of swearing,
No,
let's-
I'm not going to say instead of swear. I'm
Yeah,
going to say
because-
fuck you.
All right,
I
that's
fuck
good.
Britain. I say fuck Britain.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Yep, I've seen it 100 times. Typical tactics. As soon as you challenge these people's beliefs with facts, or you simply want their opinion and then you challenge it, they either 1, walk away, 2, call you names, or 3, get violent. It's the same exact thing every single time. They can't back up their claims with facts, and it's not a genocide. It's not. It's a war. This is what happens during war. People die. So what I'm seeing here is these people during World War II would be the same people to call the United States Nazis for entering Okinawa, Africa, France, and Germany, and defending the United States and our allies. These same people would be saying, well, the United States, they're committing a genocide on the Germans. These people are nuts. They're lost in the sauce. Oh, what are we gonna do? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. These people are stuck in their ways. They're stuck, and there's no amount of debate. But I know what you can do. You can continue to talk. Continue to try to talk to people that are willing to listen to you. You know who these people are immediately because they ask you questions like, why do you think that way? And you can answer them respectfully and honestly with facts, not emotions. Now, the people that are willing to immediately call you names, be gone. Be gone. You don't need that stress in your life. You don't need that drama. We all have things going on. We do. We all have things going on. And we don't need anyone's BS to cloud our judgments. Just be aware of who these people are. And yeah. Just thinking about it, it's weird. This country is so weird right now. But, we're trying to do our best. We're still getting out there, going to work, speaking our minds, and trying to live a happy, successful life. Now, that is what I have for you on this beautiful Thursday. I hope you guys are productive today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe day. As always, for the rest of the day, get outside, do some PT, hydrate, and change your socks. I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, bye.